How is everybody doing? Positive and productive. I hope. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me. Hey, do me a favor and share the content with friends, family, anybody that you think the content is relevant to. Remember, excuse me, local elections are more important than national elections, but dollars are stronger than votes. They won't stop until we stop them. Liberation comes at a cost. Who's willing to pay for it? Ladies and gentlemen, jumping into this really quickly. Now, this is just a brief segment, and I want to play a little bit of this, and I know you guys are going to be like, Chusta, why kick her when she's down? I know you're not going to frame this in a good light, and you know more than likely I don't have anything to say about Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Communist Crockett, right? I don't have anything good to say about her, but what I want to show you guys, and we're going to talk about what she said, because if you look at what happens at face value, or we say these things in a vacuum, it paints what I want to say, a mischaracterization or an unfair narrative that's really not the truth. So let's play what she says right here to losing to James Tallarico in Texas. Let's play what she says about this. And then it's a key point, and almost most people probably bypass it, but it's an integral point in this conversation. So without further ado, let's jump into this.
Fred has already stated, we encourage each and every one of you to remain resilient. We cannot allow this type of behavior to be rewarded, because so long as they know that they can win, even if it means cheating, then they will continue to do it. So I am asking you, I am begging you to make sure that you go ahead and figure out where it is that you are supposed to vote. Stand in line, wait in line. Fred has already stated.
So going back to that right there, right? And maybe you guys missed it, maybe you guys didn't. I'm going to point it out to you. She said that if they know that they can win and cheat, then they will continue to do this. I don't know who the they is in this aspect that she's talking about. I'm going to say she's probably referencing Republicans, right? Or the conservatives and or MAGA. That's probably who she's referencing. But here's the funny part about this, ladies and gentlemen. She lost to another Democrat. She lost to a Democrat, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't lose to a Republican. So the they cheated aspect that she's talking about, she's actually referencing the DNC. And now here's the funny thing that maybe a lot of you guys don't understand about this whole situation, is that the DNC didn't give her the unilateral endorsement. The DNC was actually endorsing the candidate, James Tallarico. So the DNC didn't even want her to go back to Congress. The DNC wanted somebody else to be placed there. And maybe she's going to do a Senate run, maybe not. And this is what I didn't understand. If she was going to switch over to do a Senate run, why is she worried about retaining her seat in Congress? To me, that didn't make any sense. And then if you're such a good integral part in the Democratic Party, why are they not endorsing you? Why did they endorse Tallarico? And then the last thing that I would say in this is, because Republicans have nothing to do with you losing to Tallarico in Texas. So who is the they and who is the cheating that you're talking about? That's what I really want to know. Who is the they and what is the cheating that you're referencing to? But she's not going to do that. What she's going to do, she's going to insinuate, like she said, a Jeffrey Epstein. Maybe most of you don't know this, but when she said that Donald Trump met with a Jeffrey Epstein, and you can Google these facts, ladies and gentlemen, she knew it wasn't the Jeffrey Epstein who has the island. I know you guys are like, Schuster, you're reaching here. You're reaching here. No, this is what mainstream media is not telling you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason why I was kicked off almost all social medias, is because I bring the nuance to these things and explain it to you guys. Just like the healthcare situation, when the government shut down, in case you didn't know, the government shut down right now. They're withholding money for DHS and Homeland Security and ICE and different things of that. But when I told you guys, I said they're talking about healthcare and Obamacare, and so many people aren't going to be able to afford healthcare. Why are they cutting funding to rural hospitals, specifically in red states? If they cared so much about Obamacare and the protections and the provisions that it's providing to people, why are they cutting funding to rural hospitals for American citizens? if that's the case. But see, they don't want you to answer these questions. They don't even want you to know that these questions exist, ladies and gentlemen. So now, when we start looking at what's going on with her Senate race, I guess that fell apart. Her congressional race, which we already see, the DNC did not even want her there. So now, again, I need to know who is the they and how did the they cheat. That's what we need to know, ladies and gentlemen. As always, please stay positive, please stay productive. Remember, local elections are more important than national elections, but dollars are stronger than votes. They won't stop until we stop them. Liberation comes at a cost. Who's willing to pay for it?